business cycles.
Hey, Katie. Nice to be back. I'm excited about the show today.
I'm excited. I had some concerns about this show when I saw the topic. We are about real talk here, but I had some nervousness until we jumped into the topic. I think what we're talking about today is massively important.
1,000%. I agree this one was tricky, and I don't think I would have even considered doing it if it wasn't for the fact that 3 different listeners asked us to cover this topic. But before we get into all of that, I want to say that this and our next episode are focused on gender experiences in the workplace. Because our show is fairly short length, we're not going to boil the ocean, to throw in a stale business axiom. So we're intentionally keeping the scope of the conversation narrow. This is done for production reasons, not out of any denial or ignorance that there are many, many gender and sexual orientation dynamics which come into play at work. At some point in the future, we can cover more of these topics on the show. But today, we are talking about men at work. As I said, I received emails from 2 different female execs in large corporates here in the US, and both sent remarkably similar personal stories around challenges with their male bosses. In both cases, their very senior male leaders seemed to handle them with kid gloves, acting as though they were uncomfortable engaging with them, even foregoing giving them constructive performance reviews. And then at the same time, I had dinner with an old work colleague who holds a prominent role in a mid-sized tech company and is also a fan of the show. During dinner, he shared some of the challenges he was having as a leader of a large global team. He was seeing his direct reports struggling with interpersonal dynamics, especially his male managers with female employees. Me and my friend talked about how unusual it is for people to receive coaching on these types of issues.
In my experience, people dance around having a real conversation about this for the very reason I was initially nervous about this episode. I will add that this is a 2-part series on gender dynamics. Our next show will start the discussion on women's issues. I would stress again that we're starting the conversation. As you alluded to, Mary, these topics are vast and complex, but we're going there. Let's start the conversation.
Hey, fellow psychos, if you enjoyed the show, please click like, subscribe, and share it with other psychos you know. We'd also love to hear from you, so please hit us up on our socials. We're at Business Psychos Pod on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.